Hello and welcome to this Book Unhaul. My name is Kate and this is my channel where I sometimes post things and sometimes I don't. So here we go. You caught me on a day where I'm feeling like making something, but also I want to get rid of some books. So here is this video that you're about to watch. This is my book pile of things I'm getting rid of. They've shown up in past videos that I've been wanting to post but haven't posted, so you might see some repeats. First things first is Amelia by Henry Fielding. I'm getting rid of it. Didn't read it for my class, which I was supposed to do, my Henry Fielding class, and I don't really remember what it's about. It's about a woman. Her name's Amelia. Lots of bad things happen to her because that's literally all of Henry Fielding's stuff and women. Yeah. So that's one book. The other two books are also Henry Fielding. One is Joseph Andrews and the other one is Jonathan Wild. I did a presentation on Jonathan Wild and I did not read it. I know it's about a thief. He does some bad things. I don't remember if he learned some lessons, but there's sometimes some lessons. Sorry if you're watching this, Heather. I know you're not, but that's okay. Then Joseph Andrews is about a guy named Joseph Andrews. This is like the precursor to Tom Jones, and I had to read Tom Jones. It's on my shelf. And it's about this guy. He's going off. He's got a quest to save his girl, and it goes weirdly. It's a weird time. Lots of didactic things. I did read this one. I did not read Shamala though, which is like the combined book there. The next Henry Fielding book is the only book I'm keeping from this like class that I took is Tom Jones, and it's as a trophy. It's a book trophy. I'm not reading that again. I'm so sorry. This last book is The Tragedy of Tragedies by Henry Fielding. It's like a short play. It's got a really cute cover, actually. I love it. And I would keep it for the cover, but I'm not that type of person. So yeah, I don't even remember what the play's about. Goodbye. The next book. I have a few books actually from my world literature class. I should have organized this better. But I'm getting rid of The Artist of the Floating World by Kazuo Ishiguro. I actually read this book and liked this book, and I love this cover. It's just so perfect. But I don't want it at all. Like I didn't love the story that much. And you know what? There's a lot of Ishiguro fans out there who probably enjoy the story. There you go. Bye. Then I read for my one class, what's it called? Post-Colonial Literature, Foe by J.M. Coetzee. Oh, I'm so sorry. Coetzee? I'm so sorry. But this was about like Robinson Crusoe, which is actually written by like Daniel Defoe. And it's like, what if there was a woman also on the island with Crusoe and Friday? Friday's like the slave boy that like also washes up on shore. Yeah, it's a time. I liked this one, especially the ending, but at the same time, I'm never gonna reread this. I don't want to read it that much. Bye. The next book is The House of Hunger. This is by Marachara. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. I'm sorry, but I read the first, it's an anthology of his short stories. I read the first book, which is called The House of Hunger, and it's really interesting. This is his Zimbabwe story about their post-colonial, or trying to be post-colonial, and like the guerrillas, and it's really like interesting, but I don't want to keep this because it's very heavy too. So I'm gonna pass it on and see if somebody else would be interested in reading this. Sorry, Marachara. The next book I'm getting rid of, I'm not reading this book, is The Newlyweds Instruction manual. Don't look at me. I'm not married. I don't plan on getting married anytime soon. I bought this on a whim because I was like, you know what? Maybe one day I'll be interested. No, not right now. I don't need this. What? I don't want this. It might be interesting as like a gift, like a gag gift. But honestly, you can get all this information in a website. So thank you, but no thank you. I didn't even read it. The next book is The Opposite of Loneliness. This is by Marina Keegan. And this is a girl who went to Yale but died. And this is her like collection of short stories. It's actually, I read the story about her and that was more interesting than, and it interested me more than her actual short stories. So if you are interested in this, this is like a Goodreads winner at some point. Yeah, so that's going. That'll go to a free library. Now we get on to some books that I like. Like there's 2 YA books that I loved in here that I'm going to kind of miss. But I don't need them in my life. I'm never going to reread them. I kind of just want to pass them on to like a kiddo who's going to like love them like I love them, hopefully. And that is You Wish. It's by Mandy Hubbard. This is the lady who wrote Pride and Prejudice. I never read it, but like I thought I'd mention it. And this is like a girl, she makes a wish, and that wish is that all of her past wishes would come true. It's kind of like 16 Candles, or no, whatever that Debbie Ryan movie is called. But yeah, that's basically the premise of this one. Actually, I really like the writing style of this one. I've been like kind of flipping through it. I was like, oh, should I reread it? And I'm like, no, like I have other books I could be reading at this moment, and I don't want this one. Sorry. So a nice teen will get this. I gave this like 4 out of 5 stars, 5 out of 5. It was a favorite at some point, but it's time to move forward in my life. Then we have Bewitching, and this is by Alex Flynn. This is kind of like a prequel / sequel, kind of mix of both, to her famous one, the Beastly, which I did read and I liked. Basically, the premise of this one is that it's like a Cinderella retelling, except we're seeing it from the ugly stepsister's like point of view, and the ugly stepsister's actually good. And it's all the things that happen to her. There's lots of drama in this one. It kind of tells about like Kendra's story, like the witch that like bewitched Kyle in the first, like in the Beastly book. And that was really interesting and I loved it. It's just, I'm ready to move on from this. I'm not gonna reread it, even though it has a really dear place in my heart. And I'll always remember it, but I don't need to keep it. Bye. Thank you. I did love it. Then I'm getting rid of, I hate Catch This One, As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner. I don't regret getting rid of this one. This is garbage. I hate this book. I had to read it twice for 2 different classes, and I just need to get rid of it now. At this point, I'm like, please, it's so interesting. I did an essay on it. It's such an interesting book. I hated reading this. The experience of reading this book was hell. I don't want to do it again. Goodbye, Faulkner, for like the last time. It's going away. Bye. Okay, good. Last one. And the rest are just like notebooks that I'm giving away. Bye. Last one is We Need New Names, but this is also set in Zimbabwe, actually, I think. Zimbabwe. And basically it's about this girl, and she lives in Zimbabwe for most of her life, and then she moves to the US, and it's like about those 2 different experiences, and it's good. That's all I have for you. It's like, I liked it a lot. The thing is, I'm not gonna read it again. I kind of want to, it's kind of heavy in some points, so I'm like, do I want to do that to myself again? And the answer right now is no. If I ever want to read this, I might just give this to the library and then I can pick it up again if I wanted to, but I'm happy with the one time, and this can go to a new home. All right. This is my stack. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay well in whatever capacity that you can. And I will talk to you later. Bye.